All right, and last one for today then. Last one for today. Let's do some React ND. Let's do some React ND. Let's back to our main boy, Red Flame. New videos. So Remembrance was pointless. Wow, just saying, a bit of a self shillings, self promoting. Well, I did. Well, I did a videos talking about the path. It was also mentioned Remembrance. The path. About it being dog shit or something. So watch it. Just go watch it. It's pretty good, bro. It's pretty good. It's just me jabbing. Yeah, it's just that's it. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Go watch this first before you watch the guy video. But just saying. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do some reaction ID. 10 minutes. Alright.
Hyacinth's release as the next Remembrance Path character now means that Remembrance officially has more limited 5 stars than
Fucking insane. That's a good one, man. That's a fucking good one, bro. Holy shit.
Preservation. That's really depressing, honestly. Her release also marked—
well, I don't know, man. Like, I know, like, I think they pick with infantry though. I think they pick with infantry. Like, what can they do? I don't fucking know, man. What? Have a remembering characters that give shield? Same shit, man. Doesn't matter.
5 stars than Preservation. That's really depressing, honestly. Her release also marks another important milestone in that we now have Remembrance units dedicated to damage dealing, damage buffing, and healing, covering all the—
Huh? Wait, what? Hold on. I have seen damage buff? Okay, the damage wise I know. Because I think her unicorn, her fat fuck does a lot. But damage buffing? For real? Reflect shield would go crazy. Ooh, that would be good though. Yeah, the fawn thing would be good though. Oh, low-key good idea though. Good idea. It would be picked though. Would be pretty good.
roles in that.
Dude, just imagine, right? Fawn 3, Aventine, fucking pick.
That subsequently begs the
like,
question,
imagine full
what
counter?
was even the point? When Remembrance was first revealed in Aglaya's Dream marketing to be Starrail's 8th playable path, the first ever added
also, one is
after
now almost
630 days
true,
of the game being out, I was equal parts excited and confused. Of course, brand new content to change up the feel of gameplay will always be welcome, but I was really curious how a new categorization of characters could possibly exist outside of these 7 initial paths,
it's just
which
like
seemingly cover every
the same thing over again.
Archetype. 3
just
offensive
extra
paths to represent each of the major attack patterns, 2 damage amplifying paths which diverge on focusing on teammates or enemies, and 2 defensive paths for healing and shielding. Well, now that we've had Remembrance in the game,
okay, I think that the Remembrance idea is pretty cool. Like, you have someone in the field, that's nice, but in the end, they are just the hunt, destruction, and erudition, right? The same shit. Like, the idea is pretty cool, the idea is pretty nice, but the execution is pretty dog shit though.
While it was undoubtedly successful in its goal to diversify gameplay, but in terms of design, some of the game's well-defined, tight-knit structure was lost in the process.
Fucking 100k, 100k for a fucking fat fuck. Jesus
because
Christ.
It just doesn't fit in the same with the other paths. Its characters are made distinct not by having a specific role within team compositions, but solely by the existence of HP a lot. Summonable units that are treated as
bro, she's like insane for Blade and
initially, I felt that the decision to add an entire new path was justified by its complex gameplay, but now that the novelty is worn off, Remembrance didn't really have to exist.
Okay,
let's explore why, and also the implications that likely convinced Hoyo to make such a
like
move
some
to begin with. To keep the discussion fair, I feel like I should first make a point out of how the path system has always been a little inconsistent. Destruction is a good example.
Dude, me video, bro. Me video, by the way. Just saying, bro. Me video, bro.
Design choices that seemed good initially can quickly lose their purpose over time, whether it be intentionally due to the devs changing their minds, or unintentionally because not every designer will be on the same page. The in-game description still reads as, deals outstanding amounts of damage and possesses great survivability, suitable for various combat scenarios. The first and last parts are accurate for sure, as they're all clearly designed as damage dealers, and the wide variance in how they target enemies makes them relatively flexible. The survivability part is where it starts to come off as an outdated generalization. Sure, counterattackers like Yunli, Clara, and Blade live up to this statement
also
very
increases
well, and
enemy
plenty
damage
have minor
by
forms
okay,
of
the Lyco is pretty
survivability
good, bro.
with
The
self-healing or
Lyco,
built-in effect
that's for everyone.
resistance, but others like
That's like
Misha
for
and
every
Shuri don't have
that's for like
anything
every
of that
member in
sort.
catcher
They're
level.
only in
It's just that
destruction
good, but it's
because
just
they're
so good.
damage dealers who aren't single
Like
target
the
focused
best
enough for
Lyco
the
in the
hunt
game.
and not spread out enough for erudition. I'd even go as far as to say their defensive stats are on the low end, which kind of goes at odds with destruction having
I
the
have no
second
idea
highest
what
chance of receiving an enemy attack. Having a pseudo tank on the team or even double sustain seemed
Misha
to be
would do.
intended against harder hitting enemies a couple years ago, but sustains got power crept by stronger sustains to the point where running just one is good enough to keep the team alive while also maximizing DPS, so having a tanky destruction unit just isn't something that's necessary. Acheron is another unusual case as a nihility character who doesn't actually have a single debuff in her base kit, since
does she have one? Oh no, that's just the thing, okay. I know, man, like, that's just law stuff, right? She's like a manager of nihility and all just law stuff, I guess. So she forced to be the thing. Misha and Suji are crit brick. What? Misha's a brick DPS? Are you fucking lying? No shot. Misha fucking brick. No, you lying, bro.
her marks are considered as an other effect.
No fucking way.
Sure, her light cone can apply its own debuff to generate Acheron extra ultimate stacks, a little shameless if you ask me, but based on her lore as an emanator of nihility and her synergy with other nihility characters, it's understandable that she isn't destruction or erudition. Similarly, Fugue is a nihility character that suspiciously plays like a harmony unit, especially with her single target.
Dude, I do not know why the fuck Fugue is like nihility. Like, she can't just be harmony, bro. Like, just say that Fugue, it's just better HMC. Just say that, man. Just put her legit HMC. But no, like, she had to get nerfed and put her as like nihility. I don't know why. I legit don't know why she's like nihility. I'm not sure. True crit plus brick hybrid. Dude, that sound like fucking shit, man. Like, I don't like the hybrid build, man. Like, so shit. You have to like share stats, like break and crit. Fuck, that sounds terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. He want to freeze and break increases freeze damage. Fuck, that's so bad. God, they make the 4-star break so bad, man.
Ally skill, but she still has debuffs in her kit, so nihility isn't exactly wrong. Preservation has tons of problems that I went over in a separate video, and to be honest, I can't believe we still don't have any after so much time has passed, but it shows that Hoyo doesn't exactly feel the need to treat all the paths equally. Perhaps it's because it's always left room for flexibility that the devs felt it wasn't a big deal to break our preconceived notions about the limits of the system by adding Remembrance. Now, when it comes to the gameplay of Remembrance, Memo Sprites are undeniably unique, with each having separate abilities on top of being a summonable ally that can be targeted and has its own health pool. We've seen multiple new mechanics and interactions spawn as a result, like joint attacks, more HP contributed to the team's total, and new special gauges, but none of that particularly warrants the need to make a new path. Each of the current Remembrance characters we have could have easily fit right in with the existing ones despite their unique mechanics, in the same way that the previously existing summoners of Jinyuan, Topaz, and Lingsha all have different paths while maintaining that overlap. And it's
okay, hold on. Imagine, right? If Remembrance was introduced early in the game, who do you think might be in that path? I mean, guarantee Yingjuan, right? Like, he's like designed to be a Remembrance characters. Lingsha, I think Lingsha might be a choice due to her bunny. Topaz might be it, bro. Topaz look like Yingjuan. Legit remembering characters. Who else? Fei Shao? No. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's like the only characters. That look like Remembrance characters so much. The problem, no, Remembrance isn't a problem, to be honest. The problem is lack of free-to-play icons. That's final icon for everyone. I mean, yeah, the icon for now is like very shit, like extremely shit. The free 5-star is like decent, but not that good. The gacha 4-stars one is like, yeah, okay, but we're still missing a good one for Cash Rush. Hyacinth, think there's like a, is there even? Not sure for Hyacinth. Cash Rush like 0. At least Eclair got something to use. The RMC just use the the free 4-star one you can buy from the shop. So yeah, like especially for customized, almost no good icon, no good free-to-play icon, which is suck ass, man, which is really bad. To look at my cast, yeah, I know. It's like cast really need a good icon. Like she really need a good free-to-play.
It's not like Remembrance characters build differently, as just like any other archetype, they have specialized equipment, but can still make use of mostly any set since memo sprites inherit stats from their owners. So what truly separates memo sprites from any previous gameplay archetype is the significant amount of work it took to redesign and recode combat systems that have been in place for years at this point. I want to remind.
I'm pretty sure Alpha Infinity was bugged, right, due to the summon unit thing. Like he was fucking bugged as fuck. He was like bugged as shit. Like he was like unusable.
Mind you that whatever mechanical overhauls they did before 3.0 was responsible for breaking one of Aventurine's passes for a whole patch.
So ass.
In particular, I can appreciate that
the fat fact with the fat fact.
The separate stats page and model viewer for memo sprites would have
the fucking axe.
Been cool if they went back and did it for the other summons, which makes each kit much more presentable,
Holy
especially
shit.
with Remembrance characters inherently introducing a lot of text to explain their abilities. So to justify the higher cost and cash in on that effort, it makes sense that Remembrance was made into a marketing push. I mean, if you ask me, advertising in a playable path is a whole lot more eye-catching than we made summons more fleshed out. I don't think anyone would have had a problem with Remembrance if not for its implications with regards to light cones, whose bonus effects are only active when equipped to characters of the corresponding path. Signatures have always been notoriously specific and hard to use on characters other than the intended one.
Is not really, I guess. Some like customized, you know, designed for casual itself. Higher scene kinda very global. I don't know, like the Herta is kinda global as well. Who else again? The Sparkle maybe. Sunday kinda. Runway kinda also global as well. Firefly also kinda global. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, of course there's some like NXR or Akron. It's like just designed for them, but then there's some like, you know, could use like for everyone. So yeah, it's fine. Do you powerful goated into my axe?
But
I mean, yeah, okay.
This issue is a little bit different. So we've already had things like nihility cones with DOT effects that are pretty useless on units who don't have DOTs to apply, and when Break became an actual team in version 2 thanks to Super Break, they made sure that every path had a 4-star light cone.
For real? Oh shit, yeah. Damn, it's crazy.
With break effect,
shit, damn,
except for preservation, because screw those guys, I guess. So there would have been absolute.
Dude, wait, no. Oh, okay, I thought they said abundance, but no preservation. I guess, yeah, like I know, like sure. I mean, like, you know, preservation is like, it's like no catchers, you know, no catchers in preservation. They don't add one, but I don't think they need one really.
Absolutely no issues making Memo Sprite release.
There should be like was best in slot for Robin till they make it to specifically fuck over Robin. Wait, how though? My I key is fucking broken. My I key. Like on. Give me something, bro. Like on. Build. Increase crit damage. Okay. After launch. Oh, I see. After launching follow-up attack. Robin where? Question mark. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, it's fucking good as shit though, right? Fuck, tribute icon is insane though. I crit damage increased by that. Yeah, it's insane. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 40%. It's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Originally, it was use odd equal free energy. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good as well, but holy fuck. Yeah, tribute icon, insanely good. Alright.
Light cones for the
I can't believe
paths,
like almost every harmony
had never existed,
light cones are instantly
but because they made it a thing, players no longer.
I love how this single icon, it's still so fucking meta, still so good. I love it. I fucking love it. Like every destruction cutters need this one. I love it.
Had a backlog of fully upgraded cones that they could
I think even for Blade as well, right? Blade also want this, which is like very funny.
Use to instantly build their new units, which was definitely quite annoying. We did receive victory in a blink through the 3.0
This one is like decent for Aglaia, but not that good. Really.
Amphoria story, which was nice, though it's clearly insurance for free-to-plays to actually have at least a single usable cone for their Remembrance Trailblazers.
But like, who need to be like cone when it exists? I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Though that's true. That's true. You know what? That's true. That's true.
Because while you can get the 2 3-star,
okay, for the 3-star light cone, the first one. This one is no. Oh no, that's for hold on. That's the Okay, I thought that was 5 stars. No, 3 stars. The first one. Motion stop where the monster can attack. Yeah, attack down. Disappear. Okay, the first one is fine. Damage dealt not 10%. That's good. Whenever someone moves for the first time, recover 1 skill point. The second one is questionable. Really questionable. Not sure about the third one. The second one. The first one is solid. But the second one is dog shit though.
Options from the gacha, their stats are terrible and their passive effects are not great. It especially wasn't a good look when Aglaia was released in the second half of 3.0.
How do you spell her name again?
Are not great. It especially wasn't a good look when Aglaia was
What?
Stats are terrible and their passive effects are not great. It especially wasn't a good look when Aglaia was
a glider? Is that how you spell her name? It's not Aglaia? Fuck you, man. What? Hold on. Aglaia. Spell pronunciation. What the fuck is this? Hold on. How to pronounce Aglaia?
Pronouncenames.com.
Aglaia.
Fuck me, what is this? What is this?
Aglaia.
Oh my.
Do we have your name?
Oh, okay then, okay.
released in the second half of 3.0,
Okay.
yet the free 5-star Remembrance cone wasn't
Okay, the first 5 stars, right? Increase speed, use skill, increase damage. That's fine, that's good. I think it's fine, that's fine, pretty good, right?
added.
Though, this is pretty dog shit for Cash Rise. Because I'm pretty sure you do not want speed percent. You do not want speed percent. You do want that shit. So yes, this is dog shit for Cash Rise. Unless you have her speed below 95. Then yeah, that's decent. But no, the rest is dog shit.
Until 3.1's Divergent Universe expansion. This meant that if you wanted to run Remembrance Trailblazer and Aglaia at the same time with light cone effects, even on separate teams, you'd either have to resort to 3-star, roll for her signature, or buy the battle pass, which is what I ended up doing. I 100%
spending money,
would
huh?
not have bought it if not
Rich
for
boy,
Remembrance,
spending
and I'm
money in
sure
the game.
Plenty of others were in the same situation. Starrail characters all have unique stat demands, especially now more than ever, so having such a limited pool of light cones to choose from ends up being really restrictive. Casters, for example, really wants a high max HP stat not only for her damage healing, but because it allows her to charge her ultimate faster. Well, her signature grants her a giant...
Dude, there's so many words. HP, ignore defense. Advanced action, increase HP, like fucking hell, man.
30%.
Like, how can I get more broken than this, man?
Max HP at Super Imposition 1, but no other Remembrance cone grants it. The 2.6 event light cone would have been absolutely perfect for her, giving 24% max HP and 36% crit damage, but she can't use the passive because it's for destruction characters only. I recognize that this problem is only going to be less severe as time goes on, since we should have more 4-star light cone options to choose from later on, including more free ones, but it's still a very tangible downside to adding a new path.
Wait, hold on. Okay, let's hold on. When Firefly was released, right? Was there any good 4-star, good any free-to-play option? The first one is definitely the free 5-star one you can get from Steam Universe. I don't think Destruction Light Cone, right? Hold on. Let me check real quick, hold on. Destruction Light Cone. Is there like any good light cone at all? Light cone. Increased damage, that's fine. That's 4-star one. That's decent. How do I check for 4 stars? Rarity? 3 stars. Dog shit. Dog shit. Dog shit. Decent. Dog shit. This was before Firefly. This was after Firefly. After Firefly. Nowhere to run. Fuck at this. Oh. Battle Pass. Moonwalk. Dog shit no. Gacha weapon. It's fine. You get like attack percent. It's fine. It's still so BS to make an extra a free like code that patch instead of cash price. Hey bro, like you know, they definitely know that you have to roll for cash price like code, bro. They know that, they know for sure you know. Of course, that's a very fucking big move, but like fucking hell, that's so annoying though. But you know, it makes the money though. It makes the money. Dancer Sunset. Dog shit. Play my blood. Okay, that's not it. Can I check the time? Start passive? No. That's it, really? 5 stars, 5 stars. This one is decent. It's attack percent, so it does help Firefly for a bit. This one is fine. 5 stars. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. So yeah, okay, like there's some decent one for break, but not a lot. You still need the Firefly. It does so much shit, man. More damage, more break effect. Like it does so good. Like Firefly, like what is actually so good. Insane. But yeah, there are of course some free to play option. Not as good as the signature. But you know, way better than what Cash Price is doing right now. Way better.
Should they choose to do it again in the future. They definitely made some money off of it, but it's also not that far
Michelle,
off.
like Tony, so best in slot free to play.
Another effect
yeah,
of
I can see how.
is that there will be overall less unit synergies in the game. For example, Anaxa wants to have another erudition character to fulfill his 4th Ascension passive, but a Remembrance character won't activate it even if they play similarly to other erudition units.
Different path, brother. Different path, bro. Different path.
Acheron, and any future units who have similar mechanics. Pretty much a complete negative, as it'll make it a bit less likely for small niches to pop up, like with how Serval got an uptick in usability as a supporter for Herda. I suppose we still can have other character-specific mechanics which might achieve similar effects down the line, but I'd cite this as an example of how keeping things concise and structured would probably be better in the long run. It'll now be slightly more difficult to understand a character's role at a quick glance, and new players will have an extra thing to have to learn about, but I suppose for a majority of players it won't make that much of a difference anyway. I do think there is at least...
I don't think... What? A new mechanic to learn? I don't think Remembrance is that hard, bro. You press E, you summon a guy. And that guy acts like anyone else. Yeah, man. I don't think that's a difference, bro. It's the same shit. It's the same thing, but different colors, bro. The same thing.
One objectively good part about an 8th path being added, both in the short term and long term, and it's that more possibilities are open for the Trailblazer. Starrail hasn't foreshadowed exactly how many major storylines we'll get in the future, but it wouldn't have been a crazy assumption to think we'd get 7 planets and 1 new Trailblazer path on each. But now that we can get more planets without having to compromise on this, and it's also perfect because the Trailblazer makes for a great conduit to introduce new paths and their mechanics. It's a guaranteed free-to-play unit. The recent incarnations have been really well designed and useful in the endgame despite being free, and them being good also serves as strong incentive for players to interact with the new area's progression system. With Amphorius, I specifically made sure to do the exploration tasks so that I could immediately get max Eidolons on my Remembrance.
I love it, man. They make like RMC instantly E6 at the start. That's so good though. Actually so good.
Trailblazer, which is something I'd typically put off for months. Not to mention, Remembrance Trailblazer very much plays like a Harmony character with their true damage buffs, but Penacony just gave us the actual Harmony Trailblazer not too long ago, so this was a convenient workaround for them. I really like that the protagonist is kept relevant in both story and gameplay.
Yo, me when the MC is good. Bro, me when MC is good. Bro, Genshin where, bro? Genshin where?
So this is a nice thing for them to have.
The Grand for HMC,
in my opinion, Remembrance shouldn't have
do so much to get a HMC. That's like so annoying.
Understand why it was made the way it is. And while it did introduce some inconveniences, overall, I don't think it's had that negative of an effect on the game to earnestly complain about it. The only question left now is, will there be a 9th? If there's anything I've learned by this point, is that the starrail devs constantly break their own rules. Just because we got an 8th path doesn't mean a 9th is coming anytime soon.
Dude, do you think they're gonna add a new path to the fucking game? What, propagation? Anything else? Destruction. Hold on, what path are there in the game? Finality, equilibrium? I don't know, man. Like, I cannot think of any other mechanics that can be good for the game. Like, I don't know, like any creative thing you can think of. What can propagation do? I don't know, like summon a 6 enemy now, no, summon a 6th guy now, some shit. Like Clue Jutsu, some shit. I don't know, man.
In fact, I'd say there's a chance it never gets added at all.
Like, if you think about it, right? If the propagation path gonna do like Chrono Jutsu, it's just Remembrance, but better. Legend.
I mean, version 1 had a 4-star in every patch, and now we're looking at 5 patches in version 3 without one, so clearly established practices mean nothing to them. I hope you found this video to be interesting or insightful. Subscribe for more Honkai Star Rail discussion videos, and as always, thanks for watching.
Okay, so
Hyacinth's release
the entire video it's just me like jabbing nonsense, but yeah, so it's like the summary is like Remembrance, badly designed, no free to play like code at all. That's some, but no focus rise. A little bit for Hyacin. Clear, yeah, but you know, not that. I guess not that good. The path is just the rest, but the same, right? Summon the guy does the same thing as anyone else. So it just feel lackluster, I guess. What's again? I think that the summon mechanics is cool, but the execution is a bit dog shit. Elation? Oh, fuck, bro. I played too much DU that I thought that elation is just a path now because you know the fucking follow-up attack. I thought. Right, yeah, man. Fua is a mechanics, not a path. Right. The fucking the SU and DU brain rot, man. They somehow make elation just so linked to follow-up now that I think it's just a path now. A path in game for real. We are the most confusing path. What we are supposed to do in the Remembrance immatures. Dude, Remembrance does everything in the game. Legit everything. Remembrance really just should have been a rework of how someone work. Make that in a lot and not be functionally the most bright and don't make a whole ass path because the most blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, exactly right. Cast is destruction. How you see is clear evidence. Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, summary. What is this? It say a lot when one of Cash Fry's best icon is by losing signatures. No shot. No fucking shit. No fucking shit. Castorized built. No fucking shit, brother. Sweat cry. Oh, fuck it is. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. It's like because of the HP. Okay, I see. It's not the fucking substat. It's the main stat. HP main stat. I see now. God, it's so ass. It's so ass. It's so fucking ass, man. Holy shit. It's so ass. Yes, dog shit. Oh my god. Castra is so ass now. So ass. You cannot play her in free to play at all. Fuck, man. So lucky I got that like corner. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? We did talk about this? Cash Rice? Sure. But yeah, that's it for the reaction Andy from our boy Red Flame. So yeah, decent video. Go watch this guy. Good stuff for me to react to as well, you know. So yeah. Go watch the video, you know. Go support the guy. Yeah.